We're here with Dr. William Fowlds, and we've just had the privilege of seeing Tundi, the rhino cow that was poached and rehabilitated by Dr. Fowlds. Well, what is the importance of the South African public in conserving our rhino population and our other iconic species?
Yeah, Wayne, as a country we are the most important international custodian of rhino. It's actually up to us as South Africans to come up with a solution to the poaching crisis of this species and many other species that are being subjected to this enormous trauma and threat now. But I think it's time that ordinary South Africans, and you are honestly representing that mission now. It's time for us all as ordinary South Africans to stop blaming the government, to stop expecting the government to pave a way and solve this crisis. We've got to get on and do it ourselves. And I think that reality is dawning on us. And I think your campaign through the OLLI expedition in reaching out on this leg, having done the sandparks, the government authority, now you're reaching out through the private authority in conservation to help us to acknowledge what is there, what is being done well, and what our role is as South Africans in actually doing what is necessary now to help save species like rhino.
Do you feel that there's a need for increased collaboration in the fight against the rhino population decline?
Absolutely. I think what the crisis did initially, going back 5 to 10 years, was it just created this bombshell effect where we all ran off in different directions, trying to do what we could in response to it, with very little understanding of what was driving the illegal wildlife trade from the other side of the world, and also with very little understanding of what it was that we needed to do, looking for that one thing that would just solve the problem. We are realizing now that there isn't going to be a silver bullet. There is no one single thing that's going to fix this. We've got to do it in a very holistic way, and we've got to do it together. So the collaboration, the cohesion, the strategy, and that responsibility of doing stuff together is the key thing. It's the vital component that we need now.
The OLLI Frontier Rhino Ride has a hashtag called #JoinCustody, for the very reason that Dr. Fowlds has just mentioned. We believe in collaboration. Our very ordinary family of 3 generations is doing something to try and make a difference, as is Dr. Fowlds's, and we believe that by collaboration with ordinary people we can really do something to turn the tide.